Actually, oh my gosh. Is there even a point deciphering this? Welcome back. My name is Sean Boris. I'm a bass coach, and this is my first time reaction and analysis of Nine Inch Nails La Mer or La Mer. I will be listening out for bass lines, dynamics, arrangements. If a song allows, maybe some bass variations as well. Let's get into it. Go! Interesting. I just love that muted pianos. Like dissonant lead lines on the top with the piano, and of course that upright bass sounding. Okay, polyrhythms. Not only polyrhythms, poly keys. The bass is on a minor, playing on a minor key. Actually, oh my gosh. Is there even a point deciphering this? Let's take a pause. Let's take a pause. Okay, we're halfway in. Okay, now I know why this was suggested. Okay. Okay, so rhythmically, let's just talk rhythmically for now, because harmonically, like, there is way more going on. Rhythmically, the pianos, the bass are going in a 4/4, at least from what I can hear. The drums, I have not figured it out, but we're gonna listen from the beginning so that we can just figure out what they're doing and hopefully try and catch the intent of the composer. And of course, harmonically, it's very interesting because, you know, there's this upright bass sound that's going something like, it's got this upright bass sound, and then when the drums come in, an electric bass comes in with almost funk-like lines in a minor key, and not that it being minor is very much different, is what makes it different from the pianos and the underlying chords. But it sounds like a totally different key altogether. At least the quality of the key is very different. So if those bass lines were in fact minor, I don't think the underlying chords of the piano were of the same key. In fact, they probably were not on a conventional, like a major scale, you know, or like a particular major scale mode even. You know, it was probably atonal, you know, going all over the place, not really adhering to a specific key center. So let's just listen to that again. This is very interesting. Maybe we can figure out. So we figured out the notes a little bit. So those are the notes that we have. Just based on those notes alone, it's a bit difficult to because they're still quite open. So it could be a G sharp major. It could be A sharp. It could be an A sharp major, but it's got a flat 7 in there, so that might have just been the anomaly, and the rest of it might have just been in A sharp. My guess is it's just experimental, and it was just written with an approach to be experimental, and let's not confine ourselves to a particular mode or a particular key center even. So maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree, and this is a futile mission. Still, it was interesting getting up to this point, because what happened was that it had notes such as A sharp, the B sharp, or the C, yet it had notes like these. It even had notes like these, which is kind of like everything's just chromatic, you know? Let's just focus on the rhythm. Let's go. They're just independent of each other, but that tension is so beautiful, right? It's so melancholic. It feels like there's a sense of longing. It's like eclectic. It's like walking into someone's home and you have furniture from every era. You have lighting from India, you have curtains from Japan, and you have mid-century armchairs. Oh, okay, it's a 3/4. My mistake, not a 4/4. 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1. That bass. It's almost like these guys are trying to troll us in the most amazing way possible. Okay, they're all pretty much staying in the 3/4 time signature, but they're accenting all over the place. Like, they're not accenting together on purpose, for sure. Oh, those textures, those electronic fuzz textures. Layering more texture on top. set like a reverse delay. What was that? No, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm just trying to make sense of it. And maybe it's not meant to be made sense of. They had this bass going on a stuff like that. Which is basically in this minor key. Right, the C minor. So just harmonically all over the place. Accents were all over the place. But everything was kept within the framework of a 3/4 time signature. And somehow that was enough. When I listen to this, I feel there is confusion, there is longing, melancholy, there is a sense of fragments, almost like fragments of memory and imagination, all coming together and converging in this melting pot of emotion and maybe uncertainty. Fascinating. I think this was quite a ride. Thank you for the suggestion. It's not what I expected from Nine Inch Nails. I think there had always been a reputation of gritty industrial type of stuff. I was expecting, like a pop structure, straight up 4/4 type of thing, and much more grit perhaps. And this was actually a very welcome and pleasant surprise. I did not expect this from Nine Inch Nails. Although, now thinking about it, given how experimental Trent Reznor is, it is kind of expected. Again, this is just based on an impression that I have. I don't actually listen to the music, but it's what I've heard about him that tells me, okay, him deciding to come into the studio one day and like, okay, I have this emotion I need to get out or whatever, and deciding that, okay, the only thing that shall be in common is the time signature of 3/4, and maybe we'll revolve around notes and chords with very close voicings, like they're quite close together. But beyond that, let's just put accents all over the place. Bass, you do this key, keys, you do that key, and drums, keep it busy, but keep it in 3/4. So I think this demands more appreciation. It demands more close and deep listening, because one listen like this doesn't do it justice, I feel. In fact, I feel like I'm still reeling from the effects of the eclecticness of it. So thank you for the suggestion. If you have other Nine Inch Nails songs or any songs you'd like me to react to or analyze, please put them in the comments section. I hope to bring some value and some deeper musical appreciation, and also explore new music with you guys. So yeah, anything that you'd like me to listen to, just pop it in. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.